Hey everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and today we are going to I'm going to show you how to make this double accordion fold pop-up card, which folds all together. It fits right inside a standard note card envelope. So great card for sending in the mail. You can have little things hang from it, like this, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Start with an 11 by 17 piece of paper. Cut it in half so that you have two pieces that are 5.5 inches by 16.5 inches. Okay, so 5.5 by 16.5 inches, and you'll end up with enough paper to make 2 cards. Next, you're going to use a ruler or your cutting mat to measure in 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure in, and you're going to score it right here. Score it, okay? And then do the same thing on this side. Measure in 4 inches and score it. And then fold them in. The center in the middle should end up 8.5 inches. 4 inches on this side, 4 inches on this side, and 8.5 inches in that center. Now we're going to work on the center bits, which are a little bit tricky. So you're going to measure in 1/2 inch from the side of your crease, okay, the front bit of your card. You know, 1/2 inch, make a dot, and then you're going to go up an inch and down an inch from the top. So you're 1/2 inch in, 1 inch down, and 1 inch up. And then same thing on this side, 1/2 inch in from that edge, and then 1 inch up and 1 inch down. And you're going to draw that rectangle, okay? Connect those dots that you made in the center, and then you're going to cut it out, but don't cut it out yet because it is easier to fold first, okay? Okay, so now when your pieces are folded over, you're going to flip it over and we're going to fold it in half. I'm going to go out so that you can see. Okay, so I've got this flipped over and I'm going to fold it in half. Crease it. So now it looks like this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this mountain fold, which is the center, and I'm going to fold it over to the other side and crease it right there. Okay. Then I'm going to do the same thing. Let's see, do I have it on both sides? I do. Okay, so got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have to fold each one of these sections in half again. So I'm going to take this mountain and fold it into there, into that, and crease it. Then I'm going to take this and fold it right to the edge there. Okay, so now there's those, okay? Same thing, this one, I'm going to fold to the center of that next crease next to it. Fold it, okay? Then I'm going to take this mountain fold and I'm going to fold it here. And don't worry about which direction the fold is going in on the accordion because we'll just fix it when we pick our card up. Okay, so right now the folds are not in the right direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my card and I'm going to recrease it because I want the accordion to come in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just folding it the opposite direction. 4, 5, and there. So now my accordion is all on the inside. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains and 1, 2, 3 valleys. Okay? So I'm going to hold it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains, and then 1, 2, 3 valleys. Okay? So there is that piece. Now we're going to go back to the center, and we're going to cut it out. Okay? So you're going to cut this whole center right out of the middle. Okay, so now my center is unfolded and it is all in here like that. Okay, so that's the frame for your card. You're going to put that off to the side. And now we're going to work with another piece of paper, a patterned piece of paper, or a solid piece of cardstock. It can be black or whatever. And you're going to cut it 4.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Once you've cut that out, this is going to be our center accordion. You're going to fold it in half again, back. So in half this way, flip it in half this way, back this way, back this way, and then you've got to fold this center bit, and you take that center and fold it down to that crease, and then you take the center, open it up, and fold it into the other crease. Okay, so now we've got our accordion all the way like that. Okay, and the fold for this accordion is opposite from the folds that we did on this, where we had 4 mountains. So now we have 1, 2, 3 mountains, and we have 4 valleys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's just folded the opposite direction so that it opposes these. All right, then the last thing that you have to do is you're going to go over 1/2 inch. You can measure it or you can just eyeball it, cut halfway, and it's almost 1 inch down that you're going to cut. Okay, you're going to cut about 1/2 inch, almost 1 inch down, but it's halfway across. So you're going to split it in half. You're going to do both sides. And this is how we're going to connect our piece. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put this into our fold. So we go like this, like that. And each one slides in on top of the other one. Make sure you don't skip one. Oops. Goes behind, goes in front, behind. Oops. Let's see. Oops. Here we go. There we go. All right. And then this one goes behind, like that, and in. Okay. Like that. There we go. All right, so now that we've got those all in there, we have to fit the other side. So same thing, we're tucking it in to each of the creases like that. This one's going to go right here. This one goes right here, like that. And there you go. Okay, so now they're all on there. And you can see the double accordion fold. And then you just, to close it up, you just have to kind of wiggle it a little bit so that it will slide in like that. And it's all together. And it will fit right inside a standard note card envelope, and it is a little bit thicker. So if you're mailing this, you do have to expect extra postage because it is non-machinable. It is thicker than what a standard regular first class mail is. So you have to pay a little extra for postage for an extra ounce or whatever. So definitely take it to your post office to mail it. Yeah, so happy crafting, and I hope you guys try to make this. Hope that was clear. Any questions? Just pop them in below. Like, share, comment. Much appreciated. I'm working on gaining followers for the library. Happy crafting, Miss Amy.